I became fascinated with this artist, Maria Sibylla Merian, who's from the 1600s and 1700s in the Netherlands. And I started writing ekphrastic poetry about her work, or in the voices of the subjects of her work, drop in bugs, or they could be beautiful birds, but they might more often are small insects, things that we might overlook. And I think when I thought of words on words, I was thinking how art is a dialogue, and there's so much dialogue going on in this painting of hers. You know, there's the bird balancing on the branch. There's the artist trying to capture that. She's also a scientist and a naturalist, so she's approaching it not only to create something beautiful, but to create something accurate and documented, and then she can study it. There's this dialogue that's going on between the artist and the painting, and also between all the elements of the painting, and that's what fascinated me. Like, I'm thinking of how are the colors communicating with each other? How are the textures of leaves communicating with each other? And so in my poem, I was trying to imagine what was she thinking when she painted this? What was going through her thoughts? And I went to the National Museum of Women in the Arts, and I saw her work there. And I love the Dutch artists, the still life painters, and I thought, why did I never know that there were women who did this work? And it's because Jansen, with a history of art, didn't even put any women in the big books that were produced until the 80s. So wanting to inhabit a voice that really maybe didn't get as much time in history as she should have gotten. Apricots in Agnes Bloch's garden. I wanted the branch to ache across the diagonal, lean, pitch, inch toward light. I wanted leaves open to memory and leaves curled into small cups of longing. I wanted the apricots, small freckled globes, lemon yellow, horizon orange, cleft like a baby's behind. I wanted you, small yellow-breasted bird, still, mid-wobble, gymnast on high. I used my finest tips to freckle the fruit, vein leaves, feather the bird's belly. So many conversations, cool blue with white, red with orange, dragonfly thin with opaque flat. This was not the first time I'd entered the scene, but it was the moment I understood that thirst for sugar, the bird's frenzied eye.